Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh. We're at the Gurdwara Sahib, Fresno, California. 99 exit. South of San Francisco, north of LA. Give you guys a little tour. What Sikhi's all about, maybe, or a bit of it. On Nishan Sahib over here. So this means anybody on the freeway passing by on 99, if they see the Nissan Sahib, they know, hey, this is where the Singhs are at. And what that means is anybody's welcome. Muslims, Christians, Jews, Hindus, obviously Sikhi, and even atheists are welcomed here. And they will be fed. If they need help, help will be provided. And nothing will be asked of them in return. So Sikhism, most people know it as, which is not the correct term. Muslims have many countries, Christians have many countries, Jews have a country, they're bombing the crap out of those people, Palestinians. And but Singhs, we don't have a country. And so this has been many years in the making, and hopefully with God's grace, in not too much of a time, we'll have our own country soon. And that's going to be pretty cool. And our geography is Punjab, which means the land of 5 rivers. And India fell very fast when the British came, but the British had to make a treaty with the Singhs. And the British, they respected the Sikhi kingdom very much. But after when the king Ranjit Singh passed away, even after he died, he still ruled the kingdom for 10 years plus. And eventually the kingdom did fall. And that was because of infighting and treachery and spies creating conflict from within. But from my understanding, the kill that... I'm trying to use this... oh boy, what are you doing? 1, 2, 3. All right. I'm trying to learn to use this gimbal. So I'm making certain hand gestures, or the video may not be as smooth. We're going to show you the Langar Hall, which is also known as the community kitchen. 99% of the people you see working, creating food or doing whatever that needs to be done, they're not getting paid for it. 99% of the people are donating their time. That's Seva, selfless service. So this is, these guys are washing dishes. None of these guys are getting paid for it. And out of respect, most people will be doing Seva barefoot out of respect. Even if it's cold, you got hot water and soap and whatever that's needed. I mean, easily over 1,000 people will be fed. At least 1,000 minimum every Sunday. And I mean, this Gurdwara Sahib is open 24/7 as far as I know. Got some whole wheat tortillas being cooked. And as far as I know, no one's getting paid for this. Mostly everybody will be barefoot, even if it's cold or not, and they cover their head out of respect. Everybody sits on the floor, except some older folks that have knee problems. They'll sit up, on a bench or something. But mostly everybody will sit on the floor. This is out of respect because it doesn't matter if you're a king or a peasant, everybody's equal at the Gurdwara Sahib. And we got some photos of things that gave their life in battle, or they lived their life for Sikhi. So, yeah, pretty much everybody here is donating their time. Everything you see is a donation based. Nobody's asking anybody to give money. People give their money, a portion of their earnings, out of respect. Normally when people come inside, they'll wash their feet, because shoes aren't allowed. They'll wash their feet and hands and dry themselves with hot water or cold water, and that's that.
So ये धर्म की पैदाइश दया के विचों प्राप्त होती है। इस्लाम जगत ਦੀਆਂ ਪੋਥੀਆਂ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਇੱਕ ਜ਼ਿਕਰ ਆਉਂਦਾ ਹੈ ਰਹਿਬਾ ਬੀਬੀ ਦਾ, ਇੱਕ ਇਸਤਰੀ ਹੋਈ ਹੈ ਰਹਿਬਾ। ਦਇਆ ਦਾ ਕੀ ਫਲ ਹੈ? ਤਾਂ ਰਹਿਬਾ ਬਾਰੇ ਜ਼ਿਕਰ ਆਇਆ, ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਮੁਸਲਮਾਨਾਂ ਦੀ ਪੁੱਤਰੀ ਸੀ ਬੀਬੀ ਰਹਿਬਾ, ਤੇ ਮਾਤਾ ਪਿਤਾ ਇਸ ਲਈ ਚੜ੍ਹਾਈ ਕਰ ਗਏ ਤੇ ਕਿਸੇ ਨੇ ਇਸ ਰਹਿਬਾ ਦੇ ਤਾਈ ਵੇਸ਼ਵਾ ਦੇ ਕੋਲ ਵੇਚ ਦਿੱਤਾ। ਜਦੋਂ ਇਹ ਵੱਡੀ ਹੋਈ, ਹੈ ਧਰਮੀ ਸੀ, ਸਿਮਰਨ ਕਰਨ ਵਾਲੀ ਸੀ, ਖੁਦਾ ਨੂੰ ਯਾਦ ਕਰਨ ਵਾਲੀ ਸੀ, ਪਰ ਕੋਈ ਲੇਖਾਂ ਦਾ ਹਿਸਾਬ ਕਿਤਾਬ ਐਸਾ ਹੋਇਆ ਕਿ ਕਿਸੇ ਉਸ ਮਾਰੇ ਪੁੱਤ ਦੇ ਵਸ ਪੈ ਗਈ, ਤਾਂ ਵੈਸ਼ਿਆ ਦੇ ਕੋਲ ਵੇਚ ਦਿੱਤਾ। ਵੈਸ਼ਿਆ ਨੇ ਜਦੋਂ ਇਹ ਜਵਾਨ ਹੋਈ, ਵੱਡੀ ਹੋਈ, ਤੇ ਇਸ ਦੇ ਕੋਲੋਂ ਮੰਦ ਕਰਮ ਕਰਾਉਣ ਦੀ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਇੱਛਾ ਹੈ ਉਹ ਰੱਖੀ ਹੈ। ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਸ਼ਾਹੂਕਾਰ ਜਦੋਂ ਇਹ ਧਰਮੀ ਰਹਿਬਾ ਦੇ ਕੋਲ ਆਇਆ ਨਾ ਜਨਤੀ, ਤਾਂ ਬੀਬੀ ਰਹਿਬਾ ਦਾ ਆਪਣਾ ਮਨ ਪਵਿੱਤਰ ਤੇ ਸਾਫ਼ ਸੀ, ਖੁਦਾ ਨੂੰ ਯਾਦ ਕਰਨ ਵਾਲੀ ਸੀ। ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਉਹ ਸ਼ਾਹੂਕਾਰ ਜਦੋਂ ਕੋਲ ਆਇਆ ਤੇ ਉਸ ਨੂੰ ਇਉਂ ਪ੍ਰਤੀਤ ਹੋਇਆ ਕਿ ਜਿਵੇਂ ਅੱਗੇ ਸ਼ੇਰਨੀ ਬੈਠੀ ਹੈ। ਉਹ ਬੜਾ ਡਰ ਗਿਆ। ਉਹਨੇ ਨੀਤ ਸਾਫ਼ ਕੀਤੀ, ਸਾਫ਼ ਦਿਲ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਫਿਰ ਇਸ ਨੂੰ ਕਿਹਾ ਕਿ ਹੇ ਪੁੱਤਰੀ, ਅੱਜ ਤੋਂ ਤੂੰ ਮੇਰੀ ਪੁੱਤਰੀ ਹੈ, ਮੇਰੀ ਧੀ ਬਣ ਜਾਣਾ ਕਰ। ਉਸ ਸ਼ਾਹੂਕਾਰ ਨੇ 500 ਰੁਪਇਆ ਉਸ ਇਸਤਰੀ ਨੂੰ ਦਿੱਤਾ ਜੋ ਇਸ ਦੇ ਕੋਲ ਮੰਗ ਕਰਾਉਣਾ ਚਾਹੁੰਦੀ ਸੀ। ਉਸ ਨੂੰ ਪੈਸੇ ਦੇ ਕੇ ਬੀਬੀ ਰਹਿਬਾ ਨੂੰ ਆਪਣੇ ਘਰ ਵਿੱਚ ਲੈ ਜਾਂਦਾ, ਪੁੱਤਰੀ ਬਣਾ ਲਿਆ ਤੇ ਨਾਲ ਕਹਿ ਦਿੱਤਾ ਕਿ ਪੁੱਤਰੀ ਤੂੰ ਮੇਰੇ ਘਰ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਜਿਵੇਂ ਤੇਰੀ ਇੱਛਾ ਹੈ ਉਸੇ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਰਹਿ ਸਕਦੀ ਹੈ, ਇਹਨੂੰ ਕੋਈ ਰੋਕ ਟੋਕ ਨਹੀਂ। ਤਾਂ ਉਸ ਵੇਲੇ ਧਰਮ ਦਾ ਪਿਤਾ ਸਮਝ ਕੇ ਉਸਨੇ ਕਿਹਾ, ਪਿਤਾ ਜੀ ਮੈਂ ਮੱਕੇ ਦੀ ਯਾਤਰਾ ਕਰਨੀ, ਕਾਬੇ ਦੇ ਦਰਸ਼ਨ ਕਰਨੇ। ਉਸਨੇ ਮਾਇਆ ਦਿੱਤੀ ਕਿ ਜਾ ਤੂੰ ਯਾਤਰਾ ਕਰ ਰਿਹਾ। ਰਹਿਬਾ ਜਿਹਨੇ ਯਾਤਰਾ ਕਰਨ ਵਾਸਤੇ ਗਈ, ਜੋ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਧਾਰਮਿਕ ਗ੍ਰੰਥਾਂ ਵਿੱਚ ਬਚਨ ਆਏ ਨੇ, ਕਹਿੰਦੇ 60 ਕੋ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਮੱਕਾ ਸੀ ਉਹ ਰਹਿ ਗਿਆ ਸੀ, ਪੈਦਾ ਰਹਿ ਗਿਆ ਸੀ। ਤਾਂ ਰਸਤੇ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਇੱਕ ਜੋ ਕੁੱਤੀ ਹੈ ਤੇ ਉਸਦੇ ਛੋਟੇ ਬੱਚੇ ਪੂਰੇ ਹਨ, ਉਹ ਪਾਣੀ ਤੋਂ ਬੜੇ ਪਿਆਸੇ।
So for us, the holy book Guru Granth Sahib Ji, these are actual scriptures written by our Guru Sahib Ji. You should look into Sikhi, it's pretty cool. We don't get any points for converting people like other faiths, but Sikhis, I would say, is a lot more difficult than other religions. So everybody you see here, everybody's donating their time. Nobody here is getting paid. Nobody. Most of these men are very successful in their life. There might be some multimillionaires here, but you wouldn't know. But most people are, they're not multimillionaires. So you see over here, this is the Langar Hall, or the community kitchen hall. And ਥੱਲੇ ਬਹਿਣਾ ਚਾਹੀਦਾ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਭਾਜੀ, ਜਿਨ੍ਹਾਂ ਦੇ ਗੋਡੇ ਖਰਾਬ ਉਹ ਇੱਥੇ ਬੈਠੇ ਆ। ਵੀਡੀਓ ਬਣਾਉਣ ਦੇ ਥੱਲੇ ਬਹੁਤ ਯਾਰ, ਉਹ ਕੋ ਬੁੱਢੀਆਂ ਲਈ ਆ ਇਹ। ਧੰਨਵਾਦ, ਲੰਗਰ ਛਕੋ। Niang Sahib ji over here. Waheguru Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh. हाँ जी नहीं लाइव नहीं चलन दिया YouTube ਤੇ ਜਾਓਗੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਕੋਈ ਨਹੀਂ ਦੱਸਦਾ ਮੈਂ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਬਾਅਦ ਚ ਪਰ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਪਤਾ ਆਪਾਂ ਥੱਲੇ ਕਾ ਤੋਂ ਬੈਨੇ ਆ ਨਹੀਂ ਪਰ ਰੀਜ਼ਨ ਕਾਦੇ ਲਈ ਰੀਜ਼ਨ ਇਹ ਹੀ ਕਿ ਜਿਵੇਂ ਹੁਣ ਪੁਰਾਣੇ ਜ਼ਮਾਨੇ 'ਚ ਰਾਜੇ ਹੁੰਦੇ ਸੀ ਤੇ ਛੋਟੀਆਂ ਜਿਵੇਂ ਯੂ نو ਹਨਾ ਉਹ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਸੀ ਕਿ ਜਦੋਂ ਗੁਰੂ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਦੇ ਘਰ ਕਿਸੇ ਨੇ ਵੀ ਹੋਣਾ ਰਾਜਾ ਹੋਏ ਭਾਵੇਂ ਭੀਖ ਮੰਗਣ ਵਾਲਾ ਇਹ ਸਾਰੇ ਇਕੱਠੇ ਇਕੁਅਲ ਆ ਹਨਾ ਜੇ ਹੁਣ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਆਪਣੇ ਗੋਡੇ ਨਾਲ ਚਲਾਏ ਤੇ ਬੁੱਢੇ ਹੋ ਗਏ ਤੁਹਾਡਾ ਕੀ ਹਾਲ ਹੋਣਾ ਫਿਰ ਇਹ ਹੋ ਸਕਦੇ ਪਾਪ ਹੋਵੇ ਹੋ ਸਕਦਾ ਹਨਾ ਸੋ ਆਪਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਯੂ نو ਕੇਸ ਰੱਖੇ ਬੜਿਆਂ ਨੇ ਆ ਪਰ ਆਪਾਂ ਥੋੜੇ ਜਿਹੇ ਕੜੇ ਵੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਪਾਏ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਯਾਰ ਇਹਨੇ ਕੜਾ ਪਾਇਆ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਕੜੇ ਪਾਓ ਯਾਰ ਹੁਣ ਬਾਕੀ ਦੀਆਂ ਦੂਰ ਦੀਆਂ ਗੱਲਾਂ ਕੜਾ ਦੇ ਪਾਓ ਇੱਕ ਇੰਨੇ ਵਧੀਆ ਕੜਾ ਪਾਇਆ ਇੰਨੇ ਵਧੀਆ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ ਫਤਿਹ ਬੁਲਾਇਆ ਕਰੋ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ I had to remind these guys that they weren't following the rules and that everybody sits on the ground. You got a young Singh over here. So yeah, Sikhi is pretty cool. If you're passing by 99, you won't miss the Nishan Sahib or the flag of Sikhi faith. And you should definitely come and visit and you know, no one's going to ask you for anything in return. Aaj ya khol ke vikhao kinna langar banaya wa. Acha ko. All right. Raita, which is yogurt? Yeah. Yogurt. All right. Lentils, black lentils and beans and a whole bunch of other stuff. All right. We got more dal, right? More. Oh, cha. These are garbanzo beans, I think. Got some rice. All right. No one's allowed to touch their phone while they're doing seva. If they touch their phone, they're told to wash their hands right away. So these guys are basically drying all the plates and spoons and cups that are, you know, that others are using. You know, there's, I don't know how many people come here, but over 1,000 for sure. So let's look at the steps. Dirty, used plates go through. So this is the definition of seva. Everybody is donating their time. Everybody's donating their time. Nobody's getting paid. And Sikhi's all about giving more than taking, you know, and this is a prime example of Sikhi right here. So we're going through 1, 2, 3 different steps of getting cleaned. And after this, once they stack it all up here, it's going to come over here. I'll show you an example of it. It's coming through the steam machine that's disinfecting everything and cleaning everything with pressure and hot temperature. And then since it takes a long time to dry, we got things over here drying everything so they can take all these plates back to where the langar is being served and started from. ਭਾਜੀ ਭਾਜੀ ਇੱਕ ਫੜੋਗੇ ਇੱਥੋਂ ਫੜੋਗੇ ਇੱਕ ਮੈਂ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਵੇਖਦਾ ਵਿੱਚ ਪਾਉਂਦੇ ਆ ਫੜਿਓ ਲੈ ਆਉਂਦਾ pretty hot inside. आजो भाजी आजो अरे फट लो One thing I've noticed is it's mostly Monday Singh that do seva. Monday Singhs are those that cut their hair, that don't keep their hair. They tend to do most of the seva. I just noticed that percentage-wise. We got some cha over here. Instead of coffee, that's what most people drink. And you'll notice everyone's barefoot when it comes to doing seva. But they got some pakodi over here. I would prefer it if it was in coconut oil, but it's not. But that's all right. Got some fries over here. Manjale. We'll finish this and show you as soon as they're done, and then we'll bounce out of here. All kind of spices over here. This is why the British went to India. And gold as well, you know. ਜਦੋਂ ਪਕੌੜੇ ਸੁੱਟ ਦੋ ਕਿੰਨਾ ਕੁ ਚਿਰ ਲੱਗਦਾ? Takes about 7 minutes once you throw the pakode in the oil, and the pakode are made out of green garbanzo bean flour or black bean flour. Not like beans, but I don't exactly know, but it's not wheat. एक बार बड़े ये कड्डे इन्हां नूं रंग विखाइए. All right, thank you. Okay, वाहिगुरू जी का खालसा वाहिगुरू जी. I wish they would fry everything in coconut oil, but that's probably, it's going to take some time till the younger generation takes over. But there's a term in Sikhi called sucham. Sucham basically means cleanliness, to where it's, I can't explain it in English. I mean, you can't even touch your phone and serve doing seva properly, you know, because, you know, your hands aren't always clean when you are, you know, touching your phone. A lot of truck drivers stop by here. They'll stop by, you know, they can sleep in peace and eat food, and they get to do seva, which is quite the gift. And we got some folks over here chilling under a tree, and I'm not sure what they're talking about. I don't know what kind of tree this is, but the shade is beautiful. Got some folks selling some vegetables. It's YouTube. He asked me what kind of movie am I making. I'm just trying to use this gimbal, see how it works, see how the microphone sounds before I get professional. We got some ladies, men and women trying to make a living selling some cultural clothing or fake jewelry. We got a Barrett over there. 50 cal, baby. खालसा वाहिगुरू जी फतेह जी. चढ़दी कला जी, चढ़दी कला. Every Singh is supposed to wear a kada, but most people have forgotten about the kada. Or some have, I don't know. Not most, but some have. ਹਾਂਜੀ ਜੀ, ਪੰਜਾਬੀ ਜੁੱਤੀ ਚੰਗੀ ਲੱਗਣ ਦੀ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਸਿੰਘ ਜੀ? ਵੱਡੇ ਹੋ ਗਏ ਹੁਣ ਤੁਸੀਂ, ਕੇਸ ਕੀ ਕਰਨ ਡੈ ਪੋ ਕਿ ਨਹੀਂ? ਵੱਡੇ ਹੋ ਗਏ ਹੁਣ ਤੁਸੀਂ?
ਅਗਲੇ ਵੀਕ ਕਹਿੰਦਾ ਬੰਨ ਕੇ ਆਉਂਗਾ.
ਓਕੇ ਆਲਰਾਈਟ
ਆਪਾਂ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਫੈਸਲਾ ਹੈ ਪਰਮੇਸ਼ਰ ਦੇ ਛੱਡ ਦਿੰਦੇ. ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਉਹ ਕਿਵੇਂ? ਕਹਿੰਦੇ 3 ਦਰਵਾਜ਼ੇ ਬੰਦ ਕਰ ਦੇਣਾ ਕਰੋ ਤੇ ਚੌਥਾ ਦਰਵਾਜ਼ਾ ਅੰਮ੍ਰਿਤ ਵੇਲੇ ਜਾ ਕੇ ਖੋਲ ਦੇਣਾ ਕਰੋ. ਜਿਹੜਾ
a lot of people are going to be voting for Khalistan, which is, you know, for the Singhs to have their own nation. That'd be pretty cool. Just a matter of time. Khalistan management over here dedicated their life to the cause for years. All right, we're gonna cut the vlog short here. All right, we got an AI gimbal over here. When you make this sign that I just did, you know, people consider it white power or 3666 or okay. That's, there's no agenda behind this sign. I'm basically, I gotta make that so the gimbal will follow me. Anyways, hopefully the audio is pretty good, and I will be posting this on YouTube. Let's ask these guys how their day is going. How's your day going, Singh? बहुत वधिया सेवा भी कर लिया करो है उत्थे मोने सेवा कांडे तुही नहीं कांडे यार सारे सिख आ पर मोने सिख आ मोने सिंह okay tell us hold on I'll give you another mic yeah. I'm gonna post it on YouTube, dude. I'm trying to learn how to use this gimbal before I start posting some content. Yeah, whatever. Talk in English, don't worry. Hold on, dude. Dude, you guys are... Talk in English, bro. You living in America, boy, talking English. I'm just kidding. No, but what were you saying? Not to say Monne Singh? Why is that? But they are Monne though, na?
ਮੋਨੇ ਤਾਂ ਹੈਗਾ ਪਰ ਜੇ ਆਪਾਂ ਕਿਆ ਆਪਾਂ ਲੇਬਲ ਕਰਦੇ ਨੇ ਲੋਕਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਪਰ ਉਹਨੂੰ ਚੰਗਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਲੱਗਦਾ
ਉਹਨੂੰ ਚੰਗਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਲੱਗਦਾ ਪਰ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ
ਕਿ ਆਪਾਂ ਜਦੋਂ ਮੋਨੇ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਪਰ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਆਪਾਂ ਅੱਡ ਕਰ ਦਿੰਦੇ ਆ ਡਿਵਾਈਡ ਪੈਦਾ ਹੁੰਦੀ ਹੈ
But we can see that they're Monne though. I was a Monna Singh.
ਹਾਂ ਪਰ ਨਹੀਂ ਡਿਵਾਈਡ ਪੈਦਾ ਹੁੰਦੀ ਹੈ ਜਿਵੇਂ ਹੁਣ ਆਪਾਂ ਮੁਸਲਮਾਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਡਿਵਾਈਡ ਪੈਦਾ ਕਰਦੇ ਆ ਗੁਰੂਆਂ ਨੇ ਇਹ ਪੈਦਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਕੀਤੀ ਡਿਵਾਈਡ ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਕਨਕਲੂਜਨ ਦਿੱਤੀ ਹੈ ਨਾ ਕੀਤੀ ਨਾ
You gotta here the audio is going to be so bad brother you gotta hold on
ਪੋਸਟ ਨਾ ਕਰਦੇ ਆ ਆਪਾਂ ਡਿਸਕਸ਼ਨ ਹੋ ਰਹੀ ਹੈ
hold on bro we gotta start this conversation again
ਨਹੀਂ ਰਾਜੂ
you
ਬੋਲਣਾ ਪੈਣਾ
guys hey man let him talk dude let him talk I'm trying to make a serious video here if you feel uncomfortable dude you can get out of the camera but anyways why can't we use the term Monna Singh?
ਉਹ ਯਾਰ ਹਾਸਾ ਆ ਗਿਆ ਵੇਟ ਕਰ
Okay all right whatever man I'm gonna show him the garden dude
ਇਹਨੇ ਹਾਸਾ ਦਿਖਾਦਾ ਯਾਰ ਇਹਦਾ ਦੰਦ ਕਢਾ
I apologize for the audio you guys.
No, that one's way better.
Oh yeah, this is the best one right here. Hohem.
I had the DJI.
Hohem, bro. This is so the cool thing about this is this top part right here. It's AI without connecting to the Bluetooth. You literally this is what I have to do. Hold on, bro. Hold on. I'm gonna show you what's up. Okay, so look at this. All right. This may not be following me, right?
Yeah.
But as soon as I do this sign, now it's gonna follow me. So this camera is the one on the gimbal is gonna follow me around. It's pretty sweet. It doesn't connect to the app or Bluetooth or nothing. So you can use this with your phone's camera app. You know what I'm saying? He would know about that, but it's pretty cool. Hohem, Hohem. That's the model.
What's that knob on the side? What's that for?
This one right here, I'm not sure, bro. I'm just learning how to use it. I'm not sure, dude. Why is it not following me? Anyways, I'm gonna thank you for watching, folks. Do you have any last words for people on the internet? I'll tell you what this is about.
Like and subscribe.
Hold on, I'll tell you what it's about. So I've created a social network platform, kind of like Facebook, Twitter. It's called Pragmaticties.com. And it's $60 a year. It's not free. Servers cost money. All right. And I own 40% of a publicly traded company. And what I'm going to do, what's up?
It's a lot.
Yeah. No, I got about 200,000 in it. It's a really big move. Basically, once around 5 to 10,000 people join, I'm going to start the process of taking that company revenue and going to buying that ticker. Ticker is a publicly traded abbreviation of a company, and buy that ticker completely out. So, I'm going to take a company public in a few months. So you, your mom, grandma, dad, brother, sister, wife can invest in the company. And we're going to compete with Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. What's up?
What's the whole point of the company? We have Facebook as
Making money. That's the point.
So it's like
And it's got some rules. No sexuality. You can't post about alcohol, cigarettes, legal drugs you can't post about. no notched up, no music, you know, some song came out from some rapper. That's not gonna help you pay your bills. We're gonna concentrate on finance, fitness in terms of content. You're allowed to post finance, anything to do with money. Fitness, stay fit, you know, health, mental health. Maybe people want to meet like-minded people, get together and start a business, you know, because you may not have people like you around you that are driven. So I want this place to be where people come together that are
it's
somewhat.
basically like Indeed.com, but like
Indeed? What's Indeed? I'm asking you, I don't
So
know.
Indeed is basically no, not Indeed. What am I saying?
LinkedIn? You mean LinkedIn?
Basically LinkedIn, but
No.
you have an option to share opinions rather than having your post portfolio. It's having your portfolio what you do, but then you also give opinions on something to help out other people.
Sure, but that's extremely professional based and it's kind of fake too. I feel like people just really put a certain image out. This is more about, for me, is like-minded, driven people coming together, non-professional based, and more family-oriented without the distractions that tend to, you could say, break the family up through distractions.
Offer business on that side, and you don't have professional.
Huh?
So you're trying to offer.
I'm not offering it. That's what I want the community to offer. I'll offer it too. Basically, first of all, you get to be a shareholder. Only members will get to be shareholders. Originally, we're going to do something called crowdfunding. You can raise up to $5 million within a year. And I'm going to be selling 50 million shares at 10 cents a pop. No one can invest more than $1,000. That'll get you 10,000 shares. And my job is to build shareholder value and turn your $1,000 into $1 million by taking it to $100 a share. You know, it'll take 10, 15, 20 years. It's doable. And it's
It'll take a long time.
Well, who's backing that?
your time's going to go by either
Are
way.
you the only investor?
Yeah.
So it's your app. You're the only investor.
40%.
One man show so far, and Guru Savji's with me.
What do you mean you own 40%, but you're the only?
Take this to Shark Tank.
Who owns the rest? Who owns 60%?
It's a publicly traded company.
So 60% for public. Privately, you hold 40%.
I'm part of the public. I bought it on the open market.
Okay.
Books haven't been written about this. This is only possible because this company was publicly traded on the New York Stock Exchange. It went bankrupt 7-8 years ago. So I've been working on this project for 2-3 years. I've been buying it slowly in the open market. I could have sold it for a significant profit. I chose not to. Right now, I'm down money on part of it, but it doesn't matter because I'm going to buy more of it. I'm going to buy the whole thing as much as I can. And then no one will be able to manipulate the stock. And that's going to be difficult for people to understand
So wait.
that aren't into trading and
You're
investing.
trying to buy the whole company out, but you also selling the shares.
I'm not selling anything. Who's talking about
You're talking
selling?
about investing into it, right? So if you sign up, you get 1,000 with 10,000 shares.
Yeah, then you can sell. Yeah, then you can sell. If you invest in the company, you get shares in return.
So you
And you can sell. I'm taking it. I'm playing the long game. I mean, I'm going to sell shares too, of course, but not anytime soon. Not anytime soon. More questions, please. I need more of these questions.
He's asking about the $60 a month.
$60 a month? No, $60 a year, sir.
annual.
$60 a year?
Membership lost it, right?
Yeah. So the thing is, there's a lot of bots, there's a lot of fake accounts. Now, I told you these rules, you know, no sexuality, no distractions, no music. If it's free, people aren't going to follow the rules. You know, they're going to troll and all that
How are you
crap.
gonna regulate it?
Huh?
How are you gonna
What
regulate
app are you going to use to like
I'm going to regulate it as there's more revenue coming in, there's more people, I'm going to hire people.
No, I understand that, but do you have an algorithm that checks like?
No, there's no algorithm, dude. This is a one-man show, bro.
I understand that.
It costs a lot of money to get there.
So you're saying you're not gonna be able to.
So
let
the
people
thing
post
is, this
that
is
kind
what-
of stuff.
this is
If
what
they
I-
post it. How are you gonna delete those posts right when they post it? So
I have control over that.
So you have algorithms.
No, I will physically go there and monitor it.
That's
And
too much work for one person, isn't it? You gotta have
This is a
algorithms.
lot of work for one person. As more revenue comes in, more people are going to join the team.
I see.
It's going to take
Startup.
takes capital. So yeah, it's a startup, but it's not a startup. You guys listen, dude.
I'm listening.
Don't. It's kind of. The thing is, I'll stop just for the camera. The thing is, angel investing, seed investing, it's only for people that are connected at a certain level. For you to even hear this idea from a regular person like me, since you known me for a while back, that's a miracle. I talk to an average person that doesn't have a clue, especially older folks. They're going to be like, oh, it's a scam. They don't comprehend that. So this is a startup where we have a working website on the desktop and the mobile, and you take a risk. You could be a part of it. If you don't, if you're going to lose sleep over investing $1,000, it wouldn't be for that person, and we're not raising capital right now. If you're like, hey, why would I pay $60 for a year when I have all this stuff? Then it's not for you. But what this will become if everybody follows rules in 5-10 years, and after I raise capital, sky's the limit.
So the only possible way to buy shares is to be a member?
No, so you could buy shares in that company if you knew which it was, but I'm not going to tell anybody because that's going to mess with regulation. And it's going to decrease. It's going to mess with my negotiation skills when I try to buy that ticker all out. And this is only possible now. It's even very difficult to do now because the SEC's changed some rules. It's a whole different subject. So these shares you buy, that'll increase the stock price, but this capital does not go to the business for growing the business. What I'm going to do is Reg CF crowdfunding, where the money you give will go to the company to increase company value. In return, you'll get shares. You have to hold on to them for 1 year, and after that, you can sell them on the open market. And you do that by opening up a brokerage at E-Trade, TD Ameritrade, Charles Schwab, Robinhood, these brokerage companies, and then you can sell your shares.
For that one year, is your shares that you purchase are frozen?
Yeah, there's SEC rules. Yeah, they're frozen, and you want them to be frozen for a year because you get taxed at long-term capital gains.
Right.
You pay no taxes on 40% of return on your investment per year. If you move to a state with no state taxes, you won't have to pay any state taxes, and you can sell X amount every year and not pay any taxes. If you keep it. But I would suggest, is that people that invest early on, put that money, forget about it for 10, 20 years like you lost it. And the ROI, return on investment, is going to be very high. It's going to be a little difficult for me to explain.
So what happens to the capital, the money that you gave from the stock shares? Well, what is it? Is that not invested into the company?
Yeah, that money is gonna go into growing the business. Now I'm gonna hire developers to create a native app for Android and Apple and make the website really unique. So right now you can upload photos, videos, documents. You can create groups. You can create secret groups that others can't see publicly. And you can upload photos, videos, documents, create groups, send messages, block people, all that good stuff. But it's all private. There's no trial. Only people that will enter that platform are the ones that pay, period. But in terms of if you wanted to invest, this is a way of seeing, hey, is this a scam? Does this work?
So it's like a form right now where you sign up to it.
No, it's not a form.
Wait, well,
it's a website. I'll show you after this video. It works off your phone very well. It works off the desktop. You can upload photos, videos, documents. It's kind of like Facebook,
so
but
what do you
a
need
lot
to change
smaller.
about it then?
Huh?
What do you need to change about it?
Grow it, bro.
No,
Add a ton of
you
features.
You need to change stuff like.
No, it's going to be ever growing. I need to create an app.
Before you bought the app that you're talking about investing in, what were the fundamental
created
idea
it?
of that?
Huh?
What were the fundamental ideas?
So the rules I told you earlier: no drugs, no sexuality, bring like-minded people together. Now, say you want to buy some land, you got 100,000. You can't buy much with that, at least in California. Now, imagine you find 4 or 5 other like-minded people, and you pool your money together in an LLC. Now you can make bigger moves. It's what you make out of it. It's not going to change your life if you sign up. It's the content you put out there and the people you communicate with.
So, how do you make it like this? So you have a company. How do you know a person is trustworthy so I can invest in the LLC?
What do you mean? If you wanted to invest in the company?
So let's say you said like-minded people that have $100,000.
Right. They have to put money too.
They have a good money too, and you don't invest. But how do you know that person is trustworthy?
Well, that's the risk you take. That's the homework you do. You get to know them. You do everything. Oh, listen to me. No, you do everything by paper. Bank-wise, your bank's got to be connected. You know, in terms of percentages, you can create a C corp.
Let's say a person is known to be like someone who's not trustworthy, who's like scam people or something. Would you allow that person to be on the website?
If they do some scammy stuff, we'll kick them off. But they would definitely get a second chance. Say, you know, they haven't done me wrong. They haven't done any of these new people wrong. But if they're doing some scammy crap, initially no one's allowed to sell courses there. You know, everybody's selling courses, you know, coaching courses or, you know, all this stuff. It's so, initially nobody's allowed to sell anything. Just get to know each other, you know, share what you know out of the goodness of your heart without expecting something in return. And how you benefit, one, it's the platform with rules. Two, oh, okay, another thing I didn't tell you. So 10% of the company revenue is gonna go into the community. One thing I really wanna do is start community gardens, start friendly competition. So you're a member, you grow a garden in your backyard. Another member, if they choose to enter this contest, they grow a garden in their backyard. Now, if you don't win, you still got fruits and veggies, all right? Friendly competition. Two, if you win, they'll get some money, or you get a laptop, or you get something, you know? So 10% of the company revenue is gonna go to that. Then part of the company revenue is gonna go into actually, instead of individually, go to the content creators, those that put good content, share knowledge, right? And then that another 10% is gonna go into the physical community where other people can even benefit. Mostly I'm gonna be marketing this in Arkansas where I live. My goal is to connect a bunch of small towns and bring people together. There's certain things in the community that need to be worked on, and but that's going to go from the company revenue, not from when investors invest. That's going to strictly go into growing the company in terms of programmers, software engineers. Now, software engineers will get $10,000 a month, you know, in the Bay Area or something, right? But I'm going to give them around $1,000, $1,500, $2,000 a month. In return, they're going to get equity in the company, and they're not going to have any expenses in terms of food. They're going to eat grass-fed steak, best of the best food. Their clothes are going to be taken care of, shoes, heating, everything is going to be taken care of. They're going to have zero expenses. But what's going to make them multimillionaires is not how much they get paid, but the equity they have in the company. But since you guys aren't software engineers, I'm not going to recruit you. Yeah, what language do you use?
I use HTML, CS, Java, Python, everything.
Okay, all right. Maybe when I get the ball rolling, we'll talk. Initially, I'm going to need people that do HTML, JavaScript,
CSS.
yeah, web-based. And in terms of app, I think I just want to go with native. Just go with native. Design the app for Android and Apple at the same time. Anyways, sometimes I was asking you certain stuff, or I was being a certain way, or answering more than you asked me, because if people watch this on the internet, they're likely to have those questions. So I was like information overload a little bit, all right? All right, man, you been working out a little bit?
No, bro, focus on studying.
Yeah, you're chubby, man, I can tell. Waheeguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheeguru Ji Ki Fateh. Waheeguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheeguru Ji Ki Fateh. All right, folks. Hopefully, I wasn't being too aggressive. You have to be a little entertaining. And one last thing before we leave, I got to show you guys this. Is the garden we have. This wasn't planned on, by the way. Company's called Pragmaticties.com. If what I said resonated with you, sign up. And my goal is to run the company like a homestead. That's like my vision for the company, that is as self-reliant as possible. If you're a programmer, once the revenue starts coming in, why not pay people? But initially, you know, my goal is to keep the company profitable and efficient. Our number one motto is build shareholder value with efficiency and integrity. And if you want to be a part of this, you know, message me. Yeah, hit me up. It's going to be pretty big. You know, part of our business is going to be hosting dedicated servers and having a space for. That's a whole different part of the business, but we're going to be competing with Google and Microsoft and All those big companies, Amazon Web Services, man, they charge too much. Like having dedicated servers, I know they're charging too much, but I don't have a choice right now because it'll cost too much money to host dedicated servers in-house. Anyways, let's show you the community garden. So these oranges are pretty much ready. And later on, I think they're pretty much ready. They're gonna start juicing oranges and start serving it to the Sangha, whoever comes. Like, why is everybody giving all this food and showing a lot of love? Is because imagine someone comes to your house as a guest. You know, you show them love, you give them food, you make them feel comfortable. And when somebody comes to the Gurdwara Sahib, it's the same case. You know, they're a guest of the Guru Sahib Ji and you take care of them. Anyways, 46 minutes. Oh my goodness. 46 minutes. I did not expect this video to be this long. I'm literally using the gimbal just to see how it works, and I will be uploading this on my YouTube channel. Video is too long to upload on Instagram, but you know, basically, you know, subscribe for the entertainment value. My page is going to be all about the journey of growing the company, you know, because as being a trader and an investor, I've noticed in the market is that most of these old people running publicly traded companies don't communicate with their shareholders. And that's fucking really frustrating, dude. But everything happens for a reason, you know? And thank you for your time. And I am gonna be cutting the, oh, dude, I gotta show you this too, actually. We'll just go a little longer. They planted sugar cane over here. At one time, I tried starting a garden over here. I tried starting a garden, but for whatever reason, it didn't come through. I'm gonna show you how many oranges there are. All those around the perimeter are oranges, and this is a mulberry tree right here. Man, I really do like mulberry. It's one of my favorite fruit berry. Super fast growing tree, and if you're into homesteading, man, you gotta have a mulberry tree, because goats, even chickens, will eat the leaves of these trees. And you know, you gotta have goats for homesteading. Goats, chickens, a cow or two. Anyways, I'm gonna show you these sugar canes, and then we're gonna bounce. All right, come on, boy. Yeah, this gimbal's pretty cool. Hohem, I forgot the model, M2 Steady or something. It's pretty cool. Well, that's the Gurdwara Sahib. If you're ever passing by 99 through Fresno, you should stop by, especially on a Sunday. Stop by on a Sunday, but the gates are open every day. Like, dude, I want to do all this stuff at a larger scale. Like, say it's a matter of time till everything happens. Why would a software engineer work for way less money when he can just work for one of these big companies? And the only thing I can do is make their life as less stressful as possible and make it as enjoyable as possible. So I want the company to be like a homestead, you know? And our headquarters is going to be in the south, in the jungle. We're going to buy a bunch of land and build a town, you know? Anyways, let me show you this. A bunch of sugarcane right here. All right, guys, thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. And yeah, if you have any questions of anything, post them in the comments and I'll answer them. Stay on topic. Trolls will get blocked. वाहिगुरू जी का खालसा वाहिगुरू जी की फतेह.